All right, how's everybody doing today out there? Kirk Fletcher here, having a good time, just playing over a little New York style stuff. Cornell Dupree, Eric Gale, Gordon Edwards, Steve Gadd, Richard T, the man. Chris Parker sometimes. I think maybe at the beginning, maybe, and then Steve Gadd started playing. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, just playing a little groove. I really like these sort of like mid 70s New York City style grooves, that these guys played. It's just kind of, where all the things that I love meet. This band Stuff, from the 70s, the instrumental band. It's crazy because I've talked about this before, but it's really where like rhythm and blues, funk, shimmers, twinkles of jazz a little bit in there, and just, virtuoso type playing, where all those worlds meet, but it's never, for the sake of the groove, the groove is always there. And that's the thing that makes, stuff so prolific, and the sound that they created. You have a keyboard player like Richard T, and he's so versed in music and harmony, and then as well in listening, him playing, knowing, like, being inspired by Ray Charles and piano players like that, as well as studying classical music too. I mean, that's like that's a fantastic combination. Then you have Cornell Dupree from Fort Worth, Texas. I mean, it's just that flavor of playing that fatback guitar, and then Eric Gale, is just absolutely amazing, because he could read music and everything and still have this really rhythm and blues feel, and play these songs. And it was amazing. And then you got the virtuoso Steve Gadd and Gordon Edwards. I mean, just phenomenal. So yeah, and also you might have heard, things like this on like, man, my mind is just drawing a blank for some reason. I can't think of his name right now, but they played on a lot of records, and it was just amazing. And I just wanted to, take this time to really talk about just this one chord kind of vamp, kind of going back and forth on this kind of one chord. And that's really like in continuation of what I was talking about yesterday, where, a phrase has a beginning, middle, and end to it. Joe Cocker is who I was thinking of. Joe Cocker feeling all right, with stuff playing on Saturday Night Live. That's what I was thinking. Joe Cocker, how can I forget him? Man, I pushed the record on the camera, and it's just, I just go for it. So I never have anything scripted, as you could probably tell. So I'm just thinking of this stuff as I think about it, kind of. But yeah, so just this whole thing of, playing, starting off with a phrase, and like, expanding on that phrase and then expanding on it. Now, this is just my approach. This is, not saying this is what I feel everybody should do or whatever. It's just a little bit of inspiration, or maybe a different way, like so many players have done for me along the way. It's just some advice that I picked up from someone, because before, when we're all young, or younger, or first starting out or beginning to play, you're just excited and you want to play everything that you've been working on or everything like that, And for me, where I'm at and where I'm trying to go is just, like I said before, it's trying to have a lot of melodic content and a lot of different places to draw from, and I was talking about, like, examples of this is like being able to quote, like Robert Nighthawk or Earl Hooker, or, some more gospel music, Aretha Franklin or something like that. Just having these little melodies and little things. It might not sound anything like the people, but in your mind, that's what you're going for. And then that's when you start getting really creative, you know. And yeah, I just wanted to add to what I was talking about yesterday a little bit and play sort of a different groove over one thing and just kind of let you see a different way of approaching it. And I was kind of approaching it from that school of Airgale, Cornell, Dupree kind of thing over a kind of a funky, you know, one chord kind of vamp. So I hope that helps. And I'm, you know, just trying to spread a little inspiration and things like that during these times. We could all use a little inspiration, I think. So I want to do my part so y'all won't forget about me after all this is over. Yes. All right. I hope you're having a fantastic day and take care. I'll see you.